what's up, man? This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House,
Yes!
man. We are live. Where are we at? Delaware and Ohio?
Yeah, run
We're at Delaware and Ohio,
we can't do
man.
anything tonight.
Downtown. We're outside of Crackers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's Moose, a.k.a. Big House. I did buy this top shirt, but the other two I did not buy.
That's the first non-collar shirt that you
Did you like it? You like it? You like that, don't you? Boom. It cost me
normally, if it's a
it probably
t-shirt,
cost me $45 because it's a big one.
Wait, is it $45 t-shirt?
Probably. No, I got it for 20% off because I bought four.
Wait. You wearing a $45 t-shirt?
Maybe so. I'm not sure.
Did you go to the Keystone, the cross?
Mama made it. All right, anyway. It's the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. Moose, a.k.a. Big House. And that voice here, man, that's the star of the show, the one, the only. Hey, Jeezy, what's going on?
Life is good, man. Happy
you all right?
Yeah, I'm happy, man.
You got to speak up because we're out in the world.
Oh, they hear us, man. Wakanda for life, man. We got it.
All right, yeah. Oh, excuse me. It's LGZ Mbaku.
Mbaku, yes.
All right, and I tell you what, man, we got the lady of the house, too, man. She's up in there. Folks, let's hear it for Run. EMC.
What's up, guys?
You all right?
Yes, I love Tuesdays.
So
they're my favorite.
Officially, Run discriminates. She didn't say she said guys. So the ladies don't get no love.
There's a lady in the house today. It's all good.
Usually, it's just me and the boys.
Wow, that's
Hey, so I tell you what, man, back. Hey, man, back.
I don't think I can be a boy on Juneteenth.
Hey, I tell you. That's pretty good. Hey, I tell you what, man, it's it's like an open house.
Open house.
It's open house party, man, for the one and only DJ Longgreen, man.
What's happening? It feels good to be back.
Yes, man, he graduated, man.
Yes.
He's a full-fledged real DJ with the shirt.
You see the shirt? I mean,
everything,
he's
man.
Right now.
Wedding, what does it say? Corporate events, parties, weddings, reunions,
funerals,
and
mitzvahs,
you DJ
childbirths.
Hey, man, if you need music, Longgreen's
you
playing
name it.
Yes. Well, that was good. That made me happy.
Yes.
Hey, man, so I tell you what, man, we had some visitors with us tonight, guys.
Yes,
so
neighbors.
We are actually outside. Good job. We are actually outside of Crackers downtown, which I'm not real happy with. I ain't gonna get into that, man.
Listen,
I ain't gonna.
First of all, we went to the wrong location.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
Fix the website, Crackers. Wait, hold on. I tell you, I'm gonna be on the news tomorrow. Moose, Big House says, fix the website, Crackers. Then they're going to cut it off right there. Then
That's the headline.
They're going to say the rest of it.
Everybody going to get mad.
We don't like his show anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, so I tell you what, man, we got the one and only smooth singing Jasmine White here. You got to scoot in a little bit, Jasmine. Hey, so how you doing, sweetheart?
Good evening. I'm good. How are you?
We're doing well. Look, she's so smooth. Did you hear the show when she was on?
Yeah.
She sound good. I sound ridiculous. I'm like, bah, bah, bah. She's like, how's everybody doing? Yeah, what's going on?
Miss Anita Baker.
Yeah, I know. And then we also have some local comics in here, man. So we got the one, the only. He's smooth dressed. Like, it kind of pisses me off a little bit how cool he's
dressed. European style.
I mean, it's tapered.
Justin Timberlake. Like,
matter of fact, his phone was in his pocket. And I thought, what am I looking at right now? Right. It freaked me out. Hey, let's give it up. Let's give it up for Adam Cohen, man.
Hey, what up? Thanks for having me.
You all right?
Trying to look good. Trying to look prim and proper. Impressed.
He does too, man.
Way better than all of us.
He does. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Than everybody in like a full suit, it's a little ridiculous.
No, you know what? I always rock it. If I walk out like that, I walk in like that. So I wouldn't even loosen my tie. By the way, and I'd have a t-shirt on. So you all right, man? You all right? You good to go? And then we got Connor, right? Connor with a K. Connor Wallbridge. Connor Wallbridge with a K. What's up, baby?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Happy to be here.
You all right?
Yeah, doing great. Just had an open mic night. It was a small crowd, but I think it was pretty fun. Fun crowd.
Hey, man, I tell you what, it was very funny.
Yeah.
It was funny, man. Everybody, is that what we're going to call it, an intimate crowd?
Intimate crowd.
What
I like
else do you
that.
call it?
I like, no.
There was a lot of intimacy in the crowd.
Hey, nobody was touching me.
Yeah.
I have
all the waitress did.
She spilled all the stuff
She
on
got
me.
you
What
wet.
she did.
She got me very well.
I thought old boy had a
It's
date.
being
He's like
weird.
right there.
Right.
Yeah, I thought he had a date. He didn't have a date.
He
was
said
quick.
that.
Is it over?
She's probably on the phone canceling right now.
Foxworth. She's like,
I have to watch
you
my
know what?
name.
I seen that.
My mom called. She said I can't go.
I'm out.
Whatever.
Hey, I'm out, big
Sometimes
guy.
you don't need 2 minutes. Tops.
That's true.
In and out.
Because the
We doing the commercial break.
That includes cuddling.
Right.
you gonna cuddle and get everything.
We call that OT where I'm from.
Cuddle with a K. All right, guys. So check this out, man. So real quick, man. Heavy Hitters Radio Show. You know, we talk about a little bit of everything. So we're gonna get into a little bit of everything real quick. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. So kind of on a serious tip, and I especially want the comedians and the fellas to get in on this. So, like, the biggest thing in the news right now is the immigration situation where if you're illegal, you're coming across the border, they are taking the children from the family and taking the children and putting them in, like, locked out Walmarts and then arresting the parents, you know, essentially putting them away.
You said locked down Walmarts.
Yeah, but what they're, you know, they've taken old empty Walmarts, man, and made them into kind of
So we
children's
got FEMA
facilities.
camps going on.
Well, I don't know about
Alex
that.
Jones told y'all the
I
FEMA
don't
camps.
think they count as FEMA.
Hey, soon when them
All
body
right,
start
so
showing up.
what do you guys think about that? I mean, is it, you know, something that we should do or not? And guess what, comedians, I know it's your first rodeo, right? Don't be scared, man. You know what? It's messed up. We talked about it being Walmart. I'm sure they're in there hula hooping and all kind of stuff, but they mad. They're not with their families, right? And old boys for sure looking for a couple dollars to your right.
Hell yeah.
All right, go.
Yeah, I guess for me, you know, it's if you care about immigration, you got to care about immigration. If you don't care about immigration, then you're pissed off about it. So it kind of depends. There is no right answer to this. Obviously, it's kind of messed up to separate the family.
It for sure is the right answer. I mean, if you
No,
think
it's
about
really
it,
not. It depends on where you send immigration.
in World War II, if you were Japanese, they came to your house, they took you out your house,
Even
and
in America.
and they put you in I'm going to call it a concentration camp,
Yeah, I mean,
but it was
An
a camp. You know,
internment
they kind of took you and put you in a camp
So the
until
question
it
is,
was
are they
over.
going to put the kids to work?
No, they're not working. They're sitting there in the
You know what I'm
sand,
saying?
man.
Free labor. Right, it's harvest season.
Y'all need to go out there and pick that corn, the top to the corner.
I saw a picture from some of the camps in Arizona
Yes, Colin.
compared to some of the camps that Hitler had going on in Germany. And I mean, just the side by side, it was the exact same photo.
I
It was
wasn't gonna go
basically,
there. I'm glad Colin
it was like all those kids' shoes piled up from Arizona. The same picture, a bunch of kids' shoes piled up in some of those camps in Germany, and like just the fact that we can have a side by side of those photos, and like they're not photoshopped and nothing's changed, and you know, I think that comparison. says enough.
2018, man, that's where we are,
See,
right?
the thing is, with us living in Indiana,
Everybody come in closer.
Admit Ford for this weekend.
Sweet. Oh, sweet.
All you have to do is call and make an appointment or make
Hey, folks,
reservations.
this is Foxworth,
This is
man.
Tony
Hey,
Foxworth.
Tony Foxworth.
Mustache.
Voice you hear.
Tony Foxworth on
We
Heavy
give
Hitters
out free
Radio.
mustache ride, ladies.
Oh, you're right.
And fellas.
Tony Foxworth on Heavy Hitters
If
Radio
you guys
show.
know anybody else?
Yeah, for sure.
Real quick, Tony,
Hey,
I have a
man.
question real quick before you go. Now, do ladies and men get free mustache rides?
It depends.
Depends on the man.
Yeah, it depends.
How tall is he?
I like big dicks, man. I'm a big BBC guy. So.
Hey, if you can see my face right now,
He's not talking about the British station.
he's not talking about the British Broadcasting Company.
Yeah, we're not talking about
I'm totally nervous.
You're
Pineapples.
talking about the Pornhub version.
Pineapples,
yeah,
man.
You're gonna give
Pineapples.
Moose a semi-chub.
Yeah, not talking about BBCs. Although when you got a BBC, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking
We're calling
about.
it 7 Salt.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Hey,
was
so
real,
all right. So I got a question, guys. All right, so as we talk about the immigration, all that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously we don't condone it, right? Or we think it's okay. I mean, they are breaking rules. So imagine if here in the United States, if you got a mom that's on dope, she gets arrested, she has 3 children in the house. What happens to those
Yeah,
children?
defects. Number.
They are gone, right?
Yeah.
So then what do? Same thing, right?
I mean,
so if they're breaking rules, it's kind of the same
It's
thing.
different though
It is
because
yeah, so that would be like if
Come on
you got like a misdemeanor charge and then they took your kids away. That'd be like getting a jaywalk charge and then get your kids taken away. Because that's what they're getting charged with is the misdemeanor. That's the change in policies. They're getting charged with the misdemeanor crime of crossing the border. So then that's automatically making them a criminal and dumping those kids. But that's what, like they say, like 2,000 kids in the last like
A couple days,
90
something.
days or
Hey,
something.
so wait, hold on, wait. Foxworth just said these people are coming from like Honduras and they're getting a jaywalking charge.
Yeah.
I'm about to
I
cross the
told
street
you,
right here. They're not going to bother me crossing
I told you when I
Delaware.
went to El Paso and I drove to New Mexico, they had, I joked about on the show, they have citizenship checkpoints. So I'm rolling up. I'm like, they literally take you off the highway.
Ice.
And the car,
is
they
it ice?
pull you in. I guess it's ice, and you roll in. You know, if you look like these guys, they're like, all right, go ahead. And me, I'm pulling up. You know,
They're
I'm
like,
oh,
you know what? You play baseball. Baseball's been very, very good to
all
you.
he said was,
Everybody cool.
right. He said, where you going? I said, I'm going to Mexico. Are you an American citizen? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, go ahead. I was like,
no passport or nothing?
nothing. Are you an American citizen? I was like, yeah.
No quiz? They didn't make you say, like, Pledge of Allegiance?
No. But it was crazy. It's crazy because, like, in Indiana, we have no idea. Because we, like, in the Midwest, like, we don't have.
All right.
You down there, man. This
Well,
All right, so I got a question. All right, one second.
right.
Hey, I want to make sure you talk to Adam on there, you guys.
if a parent gets into some sort of legal trouble in the United States, the kids go to some sort of home, right? Like, they don't get shipped to the closed Walmart. They go with people, at least the hope is to go with a family member or another family that's willing to take
It's a
him
fancy
in.
term called kinship care.
Now, even if they have to go to not a family, it's still not a closed down Walmart, so it's still different. And they're keeping siblings together, or they try to. There's more that is at play if you are an American citizen.
Well, real quick, I think y'all kind of bearing the lead.
Should we raise our hand? Who voted for Trump? No, don't do it.
No, we're not.
Don't do it.
I think y'all bearing the lead right now.
He couldn't wait to answer that one.
And the lead is, why are these Walmarts closed? Is Amazon part of that deal?
Ooh, I don't even know about it, man. That's a great.
Have you ever seen a closed Walmart?
That's a great moose turn. Hey, all right, so real
I'm sorry.
quick.
Solid question.
Hey,
Power
all
Amazon.
right, check this out real quick, man. Heavy Radio Show, man. All right, so now you guys' president has made this tariff, right? So there's a tariff on everything coming into the United States, and then of course, then what happens is all the countries that are bringing stuff in, they create a tariff as well, right?
Yeah,
so man, I tell you what, so like soybeans, right, are down 17% because you know
Whole Foods
China's like, I'm not messing with
your
that.
organic friend. That you
All right, so here's what happens.
This is crap. Where is this? Where's the goddamn soybean?
I need some edamame.
Where is it? Moose, you move the cart. Yeah, she'd be pissed.
Right. Yes.
Prices are
And so here's what's happening. Edamame is going to be over the roof, right? All right. So if you guys want edamame, it's going to be ridiculous. Now, so now here's the thing. If Trump does it right, the United States could win because we export about $150 million worth of goods, but like say China alone imports about $350 million worth of goods.
George going to go up.
So after a while, everything's going up. So after a while, we could win because they will not be able to sustain that because people will stop buying. All right. So is that a good move or is it not a good move?
I mean, he said it when he was running. I mean, I don't know if y'all listened. The man said, "Hey, new deals. We winning everything we doing in America. We gonna win." Like that's what he's doing.
So does it help us or not?
Well, if you just say we win, I'll see why not.
All right, D-Lo, what you got for me? Is it win? Do we win or not?
I mean, it's
From a business.
From a business standpoint, I think it wrecks relationships and damages future business, but it's potentially not a sustainable business model. And if we're losing money, it's kind of hard to argue the concept of at least coming to the table and renegotiating or seeing how we can get a better deal for America.
All right, Tony Foxworthy, what's your take on this?
I'd say maybe it's a benefit in the short term, but even that, I don't think so. I think the retaliatory measures are pretty much going to wash. I think there's something to be said for some sort of renegotiating with some companies or making some changes, but to pin this stuff to Canada by saying it's a national security issue, that's horse shit.
Yeah.
And there should be
Pineapple.
like there's a big difference in my mind between the intellectual property theft and the manufacturing of knockoff goods in China versus maple syrup. You know what I mean?
All right, so are you telling me, hey, I got Tony Foxworthy here, man, and Connor Walbridge, and man, these are two local comedians that are here in Indianapolis now. All right, so I got a question for you guys. I mean, is this? Have you guys ever seen Canadian bacon? Is it going to be a war now where we're pissed at Canada and and you know what? We're not going to do right. So now here's what's going to happen. We can't get Canadian beer, which is higher in alcohol, and guess what? We're not going to give them what? Wheat. It's kind of boring.
We're going to move the Raptors back to New York.
Buffalo Raptors.
Can we export the Canadian geese back to Canada?
Yes, we need to do that.
So this is I've been working on.
That's Foxworthy, folks.
Canada, no bullshit, has a maple syrup federation, and they control the output of maple syrup in Canada, and they control how much you're allowed to. If you make maple syrup, you live in Canada, there's a limit on how much you can make, and anything that you make over that limit, you get a quota. Anything you make over your quota goes to a federal maple syrup reserve in Canada, basically like a Fort Knox of maple syrup. No bullshit. And the biggest heist in Canadian history, somebody stole $19 million worth of maple syrup.
What the
So
heck?
maple syrup sells more per ounce than gold. It's like $1,800 a barrel. For
It was straight
maple
on
syrup.
Pornhub.
That is the most Canadian thing
Yeah,
I've
that
ever
is
heard in my
hands
life.
down. Like that's the most Canada shit ever.
And then in other news, it was Aunt Mama and Uncle Ben.
People trying to get some of that
Please
sticky
be on the lookout for Aunt Jemima.
We are looking for these two people.
It's created a black market maple syrup, and I'm not bullshitting. Like they call that federation like the maple syrup mafia, and like they come, and like people are legit like bootlegging maple syrup, and I think that's fucking.
Hey man, I ain't gonna
hysterical.
say nothing but hey man,
Yes.
check this out. Check this out. I got them pancakes. If y'all need,
Is this why
I got
IHOP
them
is now IHOB?
That's exactly why they're
change
trying to
their
separate
identity.
themselves.
Said
They're trying to
sticky
separate
icky
themselves.
icky,
Hey, Fox, that made me proud right there,
Thank
man. Hey, so all right, guys. So now here's the big one. And Jeezy, holy cow, you're gonna get on my nerves with this.
Oh,
all right, I'm
gosh.
for sure you're going to. But there
forward to
is a new coalition or militia, right, guys? That is run by I think he's the Secretary of Defense. He's like the head of it. But we will create an army for space. And it's called like Space Force or something like that.
Sign me up.
My favorite.
Sign me up for
thing
that.
of
I've seen Starship Troopers enough time to know that will be the most fun any of us will ever
The
have.
Infinity Gauntlet, and Trump got nervous, man.
What's that?
Trump want that power. Trump want that power. Snap his finger, man.
My favorite thing about that is when he was announcing that during the press conference, he said that the Space Force will be the 6th branch of the U.S. military, and it will be separate but equal. That doesn't fucking apply to, like, I don't understand how that.
Interesting
What?
choice of words on that.
So yeah,
You think they're wondering in the Oval Office, so like all those rockets from NASA are just sitting there, like, what the hell are we supposed to do with this shit? Like, oh my god, we're building a Death Star. Mars is going to come into play. I don't know. Maybe it was a harebrained idea, like from from his Twitter. He's like,
He watched Infinity War.
I'm gonna love this. I just saw all these great movies. Marvel, Death Star. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's how he sounds.
Cohen, folks. Yeah, that's him. Hey, so all right. So are the guys going to dress up like
stormtroopers.
something like? Is the stormtroopers
Spot gonna be there.
Or like unitards, just like weird
Benedict
spandex.
Cumberbatch.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said it's either that or weird spandex. Just
Kinda
like head
like-
to toe.
I believe Cohen
gray
said
outfit.
unitards,
super
and it freaked me out for a
futuristic.
second.
With a belt.
Too much. You thought
A
you saw my
utility
phone.
Right.
So all right. So guys, would any of you? Actually, none of us are even old enough outside of Jasmine Whitehair, who's a singer. She's not joining the Space Militia. And then maybe Wahlberg.
Yeah, I would for 2 reasons: Starship Troopers, and then I actually think it would be cool, so I would do it 2 times. I would have one tour, and then I would come back for the Starship Troopers extended edition.
Well, what's your boy when Spaceballs? Your helmet is bigger than my helmet. So would you have a large helmet?
If we're overcompensating, I would have a huge helmet. It would be the biggest helmet, and my shorts would be huge.
Yes. And Jasmine, are you gonna join? Are you gonna be like the entertainment for the troops in space?
Has anybody seen Z9? Does anybody know?
Yes.
So
Yes.
yes,
Come on,
the
come
answer
on.
is yes.
All right, so you know what, Jasmine? I do not know what xenon is, so you can explain it to me.
Okay. Basically, everybody lives in space. Not everybody, but you can live in space or live on Earth.
Do the heavy hitters live in space or Earth?
Space, right?
Whatever you want. What do you want?
So I can finally get
I
to
don't
my
feel like I don't think there are that many black people in space in the movie, but so maybe you're
Just
right.
Raven Simone.
There's not very many black
And I don't know if
people.
she. I'm not. That's questionable.
I'm willing to go for
Who,
the
Raven
Blue
Simone? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So she's the
She's
only
in
black
the
person
movie
in space?
that I
So
can
is
remember.
Raven Simone and Will Smith the only people that live like after everything's gone?
Yes.
Oh, Will Smith would have to join the
And
Space
after
Force.
Earth, yeah, he would meet up with them. Yeah.
They have to remake the Armageddon
Then
movie.
Jaden was there too. Him and Jaden would show up.
Jada gets to go there?
Yeah.
So are you telling me
Forget about
then?
Denzel.
Are you telling me that Jada and Will are gonna be kind of the people that populate the earth for the black people?
Oh, well, I was saying.
So-
Jaden Smith and Will Smith were both in After Earth, so they're probably going to be on the same party as Xenon.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, there we go.
Animal didn't make it into that conversation.
So instead of ham, it's Will Smith. Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
Instead of Canadian
Oh,
bacon
God.
wing.
Yes. Because Trudeau is pissed right now. He's pretty. Does anybody know who Trudeau
He's
is?
the president of Canada.
He's not the president.
Prime Minister.
They got a fancy name.
Right.
I want to be Can I be the prime minister of the heavy hitters?
Yes.
I think you already are.
No, but that's not my
We'll
title.
give
You
you
guys
that
don't call
title
me that.
though.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right,
How
so
many
check
people in
this out.
Canada? Like 2 million people in
I don't
Canada
know.
total?
I have no idea.
Nothing's like 15 million total.
But
They all in Toronto.
they're all happy.
They're all in Toronto.
We're
They're all
consulting
happy.
Wikipedia. What does it say?
Are you
I'm
looking
looking
at
it up
Wikipedia?
right
Are you looking
now.
at Wikipedia?
Faster.
All right. So real quick, guys. All right. So very soon the NBA draft is coming up, right?
Yes.
And so we got all that happening. They actually had a NBA combine, which I thought was so weird, but they did have it. All right. So we have one guy from Duke. Anybody know his name? Marvin Bagley the third, right? So he's the one. He's up. And then we also have the guy from Arizona.
Ayton.
Andre Ayton.
Ayton.
Andre Ayton. And then we got some cat from like overseas
Yeah, and
somewhere.
that's the one. He's
the guy from
19.
Texas.
Luka Doncic. He's gonna be a monster.
Doncic.
He's gonna be good if he gets defense. I think he will. And I mean,
He's a damn.
if I was the Phoenix Suns, I'm an idiot, but I would take Luka Doncic, put him next to Devin Booker, open shots all day long.
There you go.
I just want the Bulls to get Michael Porter Jr.
Ooh, I like
You
that.
do.
Yeah, man,
He's
I'm-
out
Now-
his rookie season.
You guys don't need a big man, so.
All right, now wait. I got
Yeah,
wait. There's one elephant in
Oh,
the
Trey
room.
Young, and I'm happy.
I was going to say, what about the guy from is it Oklahoma?
Yeah,
Oklahoma City.
Trey
Oklahoma.
Young.
Yeah. So what about him?
Knicks.
Those players always for every Steph Curry that
Yeah.
could put up numbers in college and come in.
Is it Tracy
There's a
Langdon?
JJ Redick
Yeah.
that turns
But
into a
it's
star.
Tracy
But now
Langdon.
he, yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
You guys remember Cameron Payne? We thought had shades of Steph Curry. Where the hell is that dude? I don't think he has a job.
No,
he
the-
dropped a gym.
Jimmer Fredette's the one that gets in. That's the
For Jimmer.
Yeah, but he was Mormon, so he had a lot going against him.
yeah.
Jimmy Fredette's
can't
career
do that.
highlight was like
Got
a
his
shout
magic
out on a
underwear.
Lil Wayne mixtape or something.
We have Steph Curry
God.
too. We have.
And I'm gonna tell you
Matt
right
Dermott.
now.
I mean,
I'm
Dermott.
gonna tell you right now. I for sure see a show. I for sure see a show that's happening because these guys are freaking funny. I said freaking. You proud of me? Pineapples, man. Pineapples. Hey, all right, guys.
We will have pineapple
Hey.
take home edition.
Real quick though, this is Moose at Big House, man, and we got where can you hear us, guys? You know what? D-Lo?
It's been a while, D-Lo.
He doesn't remember.
I can definitely check you on the social media.
That's my job.
Good job. All right, run. Where can you hear us?
You can listen to us on Spreaker.com. That's where we are live. So Spreaker.com/independent radio. You can also find us anywhere that you find your podcast. So Apple Podcasts, Allcast, OneCast, Podcast Addict, anywhere you find them. You can also just Google Heavy Hitters and we'll pop up.
Guess what? We're also on SoundCloud, and they put us on something else. They put us on Spotify. We're on Spotify, and I believe that I saw us on what's that one fancy one? iHeartRadio. So I think if you look on iHeartRadio, you can find us as well. It's pretty damn cool.
Richie, I thought you asked me for a $13 million check.
Well,
We gotta talk about that, yo.
I'm
Everybody
gonna
said
talk
rapper-
about.
The preacher said, "No way. If God was here today, he wouldn't ride a camel. I mean, he wouldn't ride a donkey.
He for sure. Hopefully he
First
will.
of all, he would walk.
Yeah, well, you
Jesus would walk.
You
I mean, he walked when he was here the last time, and he walked on water.
All right, so I'll tell you what, real quick, man. Real quick, man. To my left, man, we got the one and only Run. EMC. To her left, man, we got the star of the show, AGZ.
LGZ
Mbaku.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know that.
Yeah,
we got DJ Longgreen.
Yes.
Hey, folks, man, we got the one and the only, man. The headliner, right? The headliner is what your position was. The headliner tonight.
Who give out free
Tony Foxworthy.
Who give out free mustache ride, ladies?
Free mustache
It's
ride.
a really serious mustache.
And I'm telling you what,
too.
it's
And BBC.
It's a curly experience.
Yeah, it will
I
tickle
mean,
your
that
thighs,
would
I'll tell
make you
I
squirt.
mean, he can lick you and rub your taint at the same time.
At the same time.
That's what the nose is for.
All right. I like that, man. I like that. Adam Cohen, guys, the best dressed comedian.
I mean,
man,
his phone is causing wordrobe malfunction.
It's really tight in these
Yeah.
pants, though.
Yeah.
Straight up.
He's got the European cut.
I'm gonna have
He
to
got the
distress.
socks. Hey, ladies,
I mean, they Colin.
you can always just stand like this.
Connor Wallbridge. Connor Wallbridge. What's up, man? You good?
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was a blast.
Outstanding. We're not even done. We just kind of give me a shot in the middle so
I'm
people
telling you, man, that's
know.
Harry
like that.
Potter. He need to put the glasses on, and he like a drone Harry Potter.
And then Jasmine White. Hey, Jasmine, real quick. Are you ready to bust a little bit? I'll beatbox for you. You gonna sing a little bit? Are you ready?
You gonna beatbox?
I mean, what you gonna just do? You gonna just do it just
It's
dolo?
called acapella moves.
What is it?
Acapella.
He's gonna do acapella.
Yeah.
All right, then. All right. I tell you what. Let's hear a little bit. We'll move over in the middle. So
Put him to the stage. I mean, coming to the stage, Jasmine White.
Happy Juneteenth. Go.
I may be crazy, but I know I can't seem tough. Somehow got lazy. Now that you know it, I'm lonely. Da 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 da. Oh no. Oh, naive. Imaginary human. Yes, what I do for that superhuman. You're truly under my skin.
Let's figure it
And
out.
when I'm under the weather, hey, you'll be under me in my skin.
Sample.
Oh yeah, give it up, man.
Jasmine White.
Give it up for Jasmine White, folks. Jasmine White.
Put your head out there and people throw some change in there.
Hey, so all right, so check this out, guys. Hey, so the comedians that are here tonight, which I think is awesome, guys. I tell you what, give us some feedback on these comedians because I feel like they are funny enough and on point enough that they could have their own show on independent radio. On independent radio, man, that would be freaking funny. And I think it'd be cool. All right, so right now we got to run that news. Then after that, we're gonna do Brews and Reviews. Jeezy, can you explain what Brews and Reviews so you can kind of prep the comedians on what Brews and Reviews is all about?
Well, basically, Brews
not your
and Reviews. Basically, Brews and Reviews. You ever seen Rotten Tomatoes?
Sure.
Yeah, so basically, Brews and Reviews is our system, and basically, we say however many drinks it take you to enjoy something is how bad it is. So if it take you 5 brews to enjoy something, it was terrible. It would take you like Infinity Wars with no brews. You don't need nothing to drink.
No brews.
To enjoy it.
Right.
David Copperfield in Vegas, you need about 6 lines of cocaine. All right, I saw him in a case. He was terrible.
A case of vodka.
He's still doing jokes like, "Look at these rings. It's magic." Like, no, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not magic. All right. So, right. Hey, it's the guys. It's time for Run That News. When she gives us the news, then we'll all have something to say about it.
Always.
Right,
I never get to finish
It's
anything
like
that I want to
TRL.
say.
It's like some TRL.
All right,
Run that
so
news.
I'm just gonna put my back to Jeezy today.
We're hearing about The Bachelor now?
So no,
See, he's
no,
been here.
I don't watch The Bachelor.
Hold on 1 second. Can we stop for 1 second? I would just like to give a shout out to Adam Cohen for knowing that our Run That News will be Lily Pilgrim.
I'm gonna talk about Black Panther and Suge Knight.
Yeah,
Give me
because
the
he won an
microphone.
award. All right, go.
Okay, so the MTV Movie Awards just happened, and so Black Panther won Best Movie, and Chadwick Boseman won Best Actor. But when he got his award, he then turned his award over to not the people. He should have maybe to James Shaw Jr. So that's the guy from Waffle House in Tennessee that wrestled with the guy with the AR-15.
He's a real superhero.
I thought that was really nice.
That's amazing.
He's a real superhero. All right,
Lady Gaga won Best Documentary.
Hold on a second.
But I
Does
don't know
anybody have anything
why.
to say about that, or everybody we moving forward?
Let's move forward.
Yeah, I agree.
It's good news.
Great.
And then Thanos snapped his finger and then the dude dissipated. It was over.
All right, go.
He's Dustin. He's still alive. Lady Gaga won Best
Did you say
Documentary,
RIP?
but I don't know what her documentary was about. I didn't watch it
Who?
because Lady Gaga, I think she's so strange.
Lady Gaga
How
is
she made the
fine.
meat dress, right? If there's any documentary she's gonna have, it's like
It has to be.
This is how I wore this
It's
and didn't
called-
get salmonella.
Yes, it's called 5'2". So
I was
Lady
like,
Gaga is fine.
Dude, second of all,
like-
salmonella's chicken.
You ever seen that hot crazy matrix? The hotter the girl
the hot
is,
crazy
more
matrix is
she's
real.
salmonella chicken.
She's at the peak, the
At the
pinnacle.
peak.
of
Yeah.
And I would just like to
saw
say
her
that I
not
like
Lady
me.
Gaga one time, and it was just like a
she
normal
like me?
blonde chick, and I didn't even know who she was.
It was
I walked
just a
right
movie.
past
Yes.
her.
Yeah, yeah, and she's good at
She was
it.
in
too.
the movie. I was like,
yeah.
it said Lady Gaga. Like Lady Gaga. That was Lady Gaga. Didn't even
You didn't know who it was?
Knew who it was. I just knew I had a Woody for some reason. Sorry, Me Too people.
I like random woodies.
Sorry to Me Too people. Yeah.
I'm an us too. I'm an us
sorry.
too movement.
I feel like I should.
I'm sorry, Me Too. I looked at a woman that got hard. I'm sorry.
I feel like I should move
It
out of the
happens.
middle of the circle. I feel
It's a circle jerk.
uncomfortable.
No, you're
weird.
young enough where you're not. You know what?
Me
You
too.
you are young enough where you're not
You're not a part of the Me
mad
Too
that
movement.
people like think you.
I'm
might
like on the cusp of the anger.
No, you're not. You're not even close to 35. Stop it.
All right, get in here, Jasmine.
I'm close to 35.
But my theory was this. Now I'm asking fellas. I gotta ask Jasmine too. I was asking the question: are there any ladies in the Me Too movement under 35 and hot?
Oh, yeah, I know a lot of them. Not that they're like all smoke shows. I'm not saying like
Yeah.
every
It's
chick I know is
35.
super hot, but like, yeah.
And they're part of the Me Too
Leading these
movement.
girls.
Like, I mean, I think that I'd say my sister's probably a supporter of the Me Too movement. She's
Really?
like 30. Yeah.
Are you saying
Like
your
my
sister's
sister's
under 30?
I knew that was coming. We were taking a turn for the deep.
Oh, I
dive.
forgot about their qualification. No, but like I have a lot of my
It's
close
okay.
friends
We're
that are
gonna
girls, and they're
remind
all
you. That was
definitely
comfortable.
supporters of the Me Too movement. Yeah.
Be careful. What did you say?
Are you? I mean, the front screen like like that's so much like stepmoms and stepdad, like there's so much
many
family
people with
blowjobs
haircuts I
on the
wanna talk to
porn
again.
anymore. Like I know it's all stories, but still,
Yeah, my porn
like-
runs deep.
I like the
There's some
dialogue.
trending
Like, that's
topics in the porn, and I'm not cool with some of the trending topics.
Please don't take my cookies.
What you say? Family blowjobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you must
Yeah.
click on it.
guys
Like,
watch
did you
weird
see?
everybody's clicking on it. You see it.
Trending.
It's trending.
What?
That's
Trending.
like moms blow.
Jasmine,
smoke.
hey,
I don't know if you want to see this, but
all
I
right,
do.
real quick, let's rein it
is scrolling
in.
through
Let's
the bad
rein it
videos.
in. Let's rein it in real quick. Let's rein it in. Let's rein it real quick. All right, run that news. Go.
Yes.
Go. Run
So
that news.
more women that actually want to be touched. Stormy Daniels,
Oh, she does want to be touched.
she does. She
I think by all of
That's
us.
a pretty penny.
she is thanking Trump for all of his publicity because now she gets to sell high priced panties.
Yeah, Me Too people.
So
Stand behind that.
they are edgy and
Making money.
sophisticated with vintage
Porn star
aesthetics.
So the moral of the story is, you put a dress on her, but she's still a hoe at the end of the day. You can dress her. With
Oh
a
man,
mom,
she's on a.
in a mom dress,
In a cardigan,
in
a
cardigan.
pink cardigan.
At the end of the day, she is who she is.
Now I got a question. I got a question for these guys, and I'm gonna add you into it. 'Cause I already know what you're gonna say. I'm not you in, you out. All right, guys and lady here. So, all right, Stormy Daniels is a semi porn star, and she's a semi
Retired.
No, not she was retired,
No, she's back.
but now she's like out in
She's
front,
like
right?
a feature. She was going to be at the Evansville Strip Club.
Yes.
The Pony.
So all right, so Stormy
That's
Daniels.
Headliner?
Yeah,
all right,
Evan's
so-
doing an
Oh, how the mighty have
So
fallen.
yeah, she's a portfolio now. So how long before Stormy Daniels is on some sort of mainstream
Dancing
media?
with the Stars, Big Brother,
Yeah.
Celebrity
Yeah.
Big Brother, something
Yeah.
like that.
I don't know if she'll
She
ever
was
make it
featured on
there.
a skit in SNL like a few weeks ago, and that blew me away. I was like, "What?" That's like she's probably getting less for that than she does for most of her pornos, but like,
Oh,
still.
there's no doubt. They're not paying money for a guest spot on Saturday Night Live. That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's too much.
she's also on
spending
Camster.com.
Yeah.
She's on Camster.com. I don't know how I know that, but she just said, I do my studying.
She'll be at the Pony, $25 lap dances.
All right, Long Green, what do you think?
Hey man, it's great exposure. No matter what she does outside of the main stage at this point, venues like Saturday Night Live are only going to open up more opportunities for her. So she certainly has a lane in reality television outside the one she currently worked previously. So, hey man, the Bucks are going to fall in, man.
I'd like to see her on the inside.
She's on the right path now. That's all that matters.
So just like old boy said that was in the, what was his name in the wheelchair?
Lucas?
What's his name?
Lucas.
Lucas. But Lucas like he blow Trump. So like she actually did that, and now she's making money. So he was on the right track, right?
I'll say, if I blew Trump, I would not be doing Evansville this week. I'd be making enough money off that blowjob that I'd never work again.
Men sell out all the time. Men sell out all the time. Women sell out they hoes. Men sell out all the time.
I'll give you that.
They sell out all the time.
I'll give you that. Run that news.
We found a young man too.
I realized the other day I've had sex with every woman that's ever wanted to have sex. I've never said no. Like I've never I'm easy.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
We got a new Me Too movement. What's that?
I said she must have read The Art of the Deal to get that capitalist mentality.
Yeah.
Really learning from the best.
If you grab my pee, you can make money from me, right?
She's going for it. Good for her, I guess. But
Yeah.
she's really just like taking it for all it's worth, grabbing him by the balls and trying to milk it as best she can.
Adam Cohen says, grab him by the balls and milking it for all it's
It's the
can.
American dream, baby.
That's true. What else we got?
Suge Knight is not going to be able to get out of jail to attend his mom's funeral. So
Oh,
the
man.
LA County
Our
Sheriff.
suit game is in trouble.
Well, so in true Pilgrim fashion, I didn't know he was in jail, or even really that he was still alive. So I had to look up why he was even in jail. Turns out he ran over two people and killed one of them. I had no
I
idea.
think that's why.
Reversed
It
and
was-
backed up over him and did it again. And
Yeah.
was like, I didn't know I did that.
It was during
Mayweather fight, wasn't it?
no, it was during the movie,
NWA movie.
the NWA movie. When straight out of Compton. It was during Straight Out of Compton. He did that.
Well, so the LA County Sheriff's Department says that he cannot get a get out of jail free card. So
Hey man, I'm tell you what.
Somebody.
sorry.
Suge Knight has been in the news for decades now, and really doesn't have any skill outside of punking people.
He looks
You
really
know,
cool
he's
in
big,
his orange jumpsuit.
he's strong, he can beat people up, and he can. See, hey, did you guys hear that? Jasmine White, what happened?
Producer trying to get all up in the video.
Come to death row.
Yeah,
Suge Knight be like the male Kim Kardashian. Like they both only have one thing they're good at, but they're gonna like just milk it until
They
they're
milk it,
millionaires.
man, they milk
Like
it.
she's got the butt, and he can just
they
beat
literally
the
milk it.
pineapple out of people.
Hold on a second. I would just like to say I'm really mad about this, but Mr. Wahlberg.
No, I like that
It's
better.
not
Let's keep
Wahlberg. Wahlberg just said one of my favorite things ever on the show. You can beat the pineapple out of him.
Yeah.
I'm mad that I didn't think of that. Good job, man. Next time I see you got a drink coming from Moose, aka Big House.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, he can beat the pineapple. Sometimes you go, you know what? I'm a pineapple the pineapple out of you. What did I just say? Don't say it. Never mind. We're not gonna get into that. All right. Sorry.
He's the whole purpose.
I know. All right. Go ahead.
We also need to talk about the United States leaving the United Nations Human Rights Council.
What does that mean?
Which is
exactly?
serious.
What does that mean?
So
Did we have the right to lock
Just
up them
sound
kids?
bad.
Lock
I don't
them
know what
up.
anything
Lock
means,
them
but
up.
it just paints us in the worst light
it
possible.
does.
I don't even
So-
know.
Like anytime we
really
join a
horrible.
group that the only other people that are not, that have not signed something are like North Korea and like
Dude, it's that
Sudan. Like,
movie,
you're like,
The
yeah.
Interview.
These feel like pop quiz questions of like, are you a part of an authoritarian government? Like,
Maybe.
check yes if you're leaving the Human Rights Council.
Strongly agree.
Yes.
So, the Human Rights Council deals with issues such as freedom of association of assembly, freedom of expression, freedom of belief in religion, women's rights, LGBT rights, and the rights of racial and ethnic minorities. So pretty much all the things that America no longer stands for. That's why we're leaving. And
Raise your hand if you voted for Trump. Never mind. Don't do it.
And so we have now left. The ambassador calls the organization. She says it is not worthy of its own name. So apparently,
Have you guys ever seen? You guys ever seen? What's We's the 54th? What was that? What was the name of that movie? Is it starting to rain on us?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. What was the name of that movie?
Oh, tomorrow, Django?
No, not Django, but it did have Denzel and Morgan Freeman. I'm sure who was hitting on everybody.
Morgan Freeman,
It was Morgan Freeman who was hitting on everybody during the show. Remember that? You guys remember that? And it was a Civil War time. You know, what was the name of that? Glory. It was Glory. Remember that? When they gave the best speech. All right, guys, this has been so amazing. So I'm going to reenact. I'm going to reenact the Glory speech, and I want you guys to get ready and prepare for your part of the speech after I go. Is it okay? And I will point to you when it's your time. Is everybody okay with that? You don't remember that? It's
Lord.
No, it's not. It's not that one. It's about going into battle and being a crew and understanding. I really appreciate the time we had together tonight. You guys okay with that?
Are we just going to feel this out?
Yeah, I'm going to go first, and then we just go.
Random game show.
All right, everybody ready? It's random. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, so on 3, we're going to Here we go. Here we go. Keep going. Here we go. Keep one more. Hey, group, this is Moose. And I'm going to tell y'all what I feel. Man, this has been an outstanding show. We was here at Crackers downtown, and I got mad at that. I ain't going to say that. But we had a really good time. We met 3 good comedians and a singer. I'm so excited about the situation. We're going to have us a ringer. Come on under the stage. Come on under the overhang. Because we're getting wet. I'm not going to go no more. Because I ain't called pineapples yet. All right, who's next?
We down here at Crackers. Yeah, that's PC. We telling jokes on the street. All the ladies gonna be some freaks. We gonna head on down the Eagle. It used to be the front page. Come on out, see the heavy hitters. Cause we all the rage.
He passes. That's DJ Long Green. He plays the music.
And he's
not trying to make us.
I'm too white to find this rhythm. Soldier. And I've got a dumb mustache.
Yeah. Wow.
My name's Adam. Had a good time with y'all tonight. Just looking to hang out. Keep this good party going. All right.
Yeah.
My name's Connor. I really like doing this. I told people lots of jokes tonight, and they didn't laugh at them.